What is going on, guys? BalorFan85 back with a hefty bag full of vape in the face.
Well, I had to do it. You know Dave's watching. Hey, Dave.
Fair enough. BalorFan85 back with another belt review. I've got the Vape Master Vape Kevin himself. We have new upgrades, and I really hope you're enjoying them right now because I really think they're going to do really good for our videos. What?
What new upgrades did we get?
You don't see the new upgrades?
It looks exactly the same.
There. You know, I know what happened. Hold on, I forgot to do the super duper snap. So let's give this a try. Let's see how it goes.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, I think it'll work.
I don't think it will.
We'll be in HD the next time you see us. I'm going to snap, and then it's going to happen.
Okay.
So let's try it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Holy crap, dude, we're in HD.
I know, man.
This is ridiculous.
I told you.
Dude, I can see the hairs on my arm.
I can see the hairs on your arm, too.
Dude, these belts look amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad they're ours.
Yeah, ours.
Yeah.
Ours.
All right, so BalorFan85, we just went from one extreme to...
Dude, really? I bet they saw that so clearly now.
I saw that clearly. I almost can't see right now.
What's going on, guys? Kevin.
So now the trickery is over. We've got HD video now, and hopefully our sound is so much better. So with that being said, the best thing to do, I know a guy. You know,
he knows a guy.
I know a guy.
That knows a guy.
No,
has a friend.
I know a guy who is the guy.
You actually know him.
Yeah,
you know the guy.
I know the guy.
The guy.
That has these two beauties right here. The thing about these two beauties...
First off, the video's not going to do them justice.
Really? This is HD and now you're interrupting me?
We normally do that anyway.
Fair enough. Anyways, since I was so rudely interrupted, you go ahead.
They really don't do them justice. That's all I was going to say.
They don't. They don't. And we're going to... Hopefully, I will learn a little bit more on editing.
I mean, you couldn't learn any less.
Yeah, couldn't really. So, these are real belts. These are the first real belts that we've covered because this is a special video. I mean, it's so HD, you can see the gnats all over me.
Yeah, they're here.
Probably because I'm sweaty. So, we have, like I said, I know a guy. His name is Eric, and I'd like to bring him in right now, and maybe Eric can tell us a little bit about these beauties right here.
Yeah, so Eric, can you join us?
Nice to meet you again.
Good to
nice
see
to meet you again.
Long time no see.
Here?
Good to see you.
So you have two really cool belts here, and I mean, like I said, the video just absolutely does not do them justice. If you don't mind, give us a little story on them, how you got them, and what made you want these two in specific.
Okay, well, let's start with the Big Gold. This is a top rope belt made W-style Big Gold. It's textured. It's 3 plates. Big Gold's always traditional with just 3 plates. Honestly, what you see right here on this table is my childhood as a kid growing up. There was 2 different things I would always watch. And that was at 6:05 on Saturdays, WCW Saturday Night. Or
why did it never just start at 6? Why was it always 6:05?
I don't know, but it
late.
was really cool. And then there were the late night shows, and I can't remember exactly what it was called. But in the intro was a Big Gold belt, and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to have one day. And
now you have the one.
Well, I have a copy. So I have a copy of it. The original, wish I had the original. It's not mine, but I wouldn't mind having it. But this is a W-style Big Gold. It's textured. You can see maybe some of the texture there behind the letters and behind the little wrestlers and stuff. Has my name on it. It's pretty cool.
It's a really thick nameplate.
So yeah. So this is mine that I had specifically made for me. This is more of a WWE style, not the classic crumb rind style. What happened was I stumbled upon a belt website called belttalk.com, and what I realized is there were other wrestling nerds out there besides myself that wanted to collect belts, and I was like, holy cow, look at that, I can actually get one. So guess what I did?
Went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, this is cool. So this was my first one. My wife was awesome enough to give this to me as an anniversary gift.
Amazing woman.
Yeah, she's a great woman. She's a great woman, and yeah, she's awesome. So this was my first one. This one right here is a Dave Millican made FWF logo on the side plates, but no logo up here on the main plate. Winged Eagle.
For those who don't know, what makes a Millican belt so, like, why is the Millican belt so special?
Well, Millican is part owner with Reggie Parks. Reggie Parks is the guy that, if you grew up my age and you were watching wrestling, the classic WWF belts like this belt, the Intercontinental belt, the tag team belts like the Fandoos that you have, those original designs were originally made by Reggie Parks. Millican eventually partnered with him and was able to start making some of those classic belts and those kind of things, but he and Reggie Parks were the main ones that were working with WWF, WWE now at the time, and this is the real deal. This is not a replica. It's not something you get from shop. It's actually one that he made. You actually have a stamp here on the back side so we can see that it says Dave Millican.
Oh yeah, and we'll zoom in on all that.
We're going to throw in my super duper editing skills. We're going to be able. I'm going to try to overlap some stuff in here so we can make it a little bit better.
But this is me growing up. This was another aspect of my childhood, and I saw WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior was my first ever pay-per-view, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'd love to have one of these. And well,
so this belt in specific is literally bred into your childhood.
Yeah, both of them are. Yeah.
And you went a route not many wrestling fans can. When you got a chance, you got the real deal of both of them.
Yeah. Stumbling across that forum, belttalk.com, I was like, man, there's other guys out there and they want them too. And I was like, well, maybe I'm not as weird as I thought I was.
Oh no, we are weird.
We're still out on that. Okay, so I'm not going to say that I'm not weird, but when I saw that, I was like, you know what, that'd be really cool. One day I'm going to own one of these. I just always knew that at some point in my life I would own one.
It wasn't a matter of if, it was just when.
Right. Same thing with the Big Gold too. For both of them, I was just like, you know what? One of these days, when I turn into an adult, darn it, I'm getting me some belts, and I got them.
I like it.
Adulting is hard, and this makes my life easier.
And for the price of a few gray hairs, ladies and gentlemen, you can and a little bit of money.
Well, maybe a penny or two.
Yeah, maybe a penny or two. You can get these.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to these qualities, and if you don't mind me, I want to hold it. I'm kind of sweaty. You mind if I pick it up and hold it? With the quality of this belt. First off,
get that out away from the belt.
Check out this leather. This is real leather. This is not a simulated leather like you'd get on your replicas and on your Fandoo belts. Look at the back. You've got a leather backing right here. All the screws are going to stay in place. Look at how flexible this strap is. Also, you got more of a curve on here than you do the replica belts. And the leather is durable. After a while, our replica belts, I'm sure,
start to crack and bend.
Over a period of time, they're going to start cracking, going to start bending. This right here will age like fine wine.
Yeah, can I shout out on this? This is Eddie Hop Leather from Top Rope Belts. Eddie, awesome job, always. I said this is the best leather I've ever put my hands on, still.
And this is also, like you said, this is a Top Rope Belt. Top Rope Belts is a website where they make tons of belts.
Yes.
And they actually make it for some federations, don't they?
Impact, for sure. They've done some for Impact, among other things. But yeah, I think some IWGP stuff as well.
Everything is going to be in place. Everything is going to be perfect when you get a real belt. You don't have to worry about some of your deals that you will in some of your replica belts. So this is the Top Rope Belts Big Gold. I kind of wish I was on that side and you were on this side, because now, do you want to pick that up and talk a little bit about that? I really want to do that, but I guess you're in the right place at the right time.
You know what? How about you hand this one off to me, Okay. You go and take that one. Because you guys don't understand. We had about an hour and a half drive out here. And for about an hour, 29 minutes, and 58 seconds, because he had to stop to take a drink or something.
I was thirsty.
He has non-stop talked about this belt. So as bad as I want to pull the Kevin card and do a little jab in the ribs and take it from him, I feel like I already robbed him by being the first one to hold it. So I'll go and let you do that. But before you do, you pretty much hit everything I wanted to talk about on this belt. I'm at a loss for words just holding it.
Yeah.
But one thing that you didn't address that I think is awesome, look how thick that nameplate is. I mean, that thing is amazing. I've never seen a nameplate that good. Obviously, we have the Fan-Do ones, and those are raised letters to where these are actually engraved. But that nameplate is awesome. It's got a good name on it. Whoever that guy is, that's a pretty cool dude.
That's a pretty cool guy, yeah.
But
yeah, I know that guy. He's awesome.
This belt is awesome. I mean, I could sit here and stare at it all day, and we'd have an hour video of me just drooling over it.
And you're probably still gonna stare at it.
But with that being said, go ahead and get into your fantasy belt.
Yeah, the Millican right here. When you get a real belt, you're getting a heavier belt. I mean, look at how thick the plates are. Look at the curve on it. Again, you're getting the leather strap. This is a Millican leather strap. I never thought I'd hold one in my life, but now I'm getting. Thank you so much for that, by the way.
Before we go any further, do you want to try and do your little Macho Man
It's
plug?
the cream of the...
I can't do it right now.
Come on, just give it a
all
shot.
Sweaty.
Give it a shot.
It's the cream of the crop, yeah.
See, not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Let me get some of the sweat out of my eyes. When you get a replica, it's cool. I mean, as a child, you've always wanted the belt. When you get a replica, you get to hold it. You get to feel like that person. This guy went above and beyond. He said, you know what? I don't really want the replica. If I'm going to get something, I'm going to get a real deal. And you got a real deal. Now, the difference is between this and a replica. If you will, hold this right quick. Be right back.
Just while he's doing that, you said WrestleMania 6, Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but the match that always stands out for me with this belt is the screw job.
True.
It's always, every time I see this belt, and I don't mean to downplay the belt at all. I don't mean to downplay any match, but whenever I see this belt, I instantly think of the screw job.
Yeah. So between the actual Millican and a replica belt, the first thing, and I'm holding it upside down, I feel like a jabroni. The first thing you're going to get, and again, we're going to try to zoom in and get some better videos. You're going to get your sidebars. They are not attached on the replica, and they're actually attached on here in a way I've never seen. They're actually about a quarter to a half of the way into the plate, and they're just tack welded in, looks like. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be the one difference. If you also look, that has just got such a better gold to it than this one. Again, with a replica, you're getting a replica stock strap. It's not going to be that great. With that, I mean, you could turn that for days. I'm going to lose my hat.
You also don't have the logo up here at the top like you do on the replica.
Yeah, well, WWE, they own their copyrights, and the whole deal with the WWF, the World Wildlife Fund, and everything, you can't really put the WWF logo on anything. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that Millican, that Parks, they do is they add this FWF, or they add a crown or something like that. The FWF is just their way of trying to make it look WWF, but they can't do it exactly right. Well, here's the thing with that. They did have a license agreement. The reason I have this version is because, honestly, at this point, because of their backlog at this point, to get a real Winged Eagle, if you're going to pay to get a real one with a WWF logo, they're out there, but they're about $8,000. And the wait time is probably about 7 to 8 years.
The wait time right now is ridiculous because they are behind. The FWF logo was a way for you to get something similar to the WWF and have a logo on it, but it was close, but it wasn't exactly the same thing, and the wait time was actually a
Goes back to that thing we always heard in high school: if you change one word in the essay, it's not plagiarism. So they had to change one thing to it, so it's not really the same, but it looks the same.
But it looks kind of cool. Some people call it the Wonder Woman, but to me it looks really cool.
I can see that now. Yeah.
So, but
how could you not see that before?
Honestly, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm not that hardcore that I need to have that WWF logo. So
no.
I got a real belt. I'm happy with that.
You definitely do.
Now, again, if you're like us, and you want that belt that represents your childhood, a replica isn't bad to go.
No.
It's
No, it's not. It's
$300
definitely
bucks, normally $300 to $400. You can get it on sale. But if you come across that unicorn, if you come across just
the abominable
that-
snowman.
yeah, and you get a chance, I mean, you've caught lightning in a bottle twice, as a matter of fact. So, I'd sometimes we recommend, we don't recommend. I would recommend that in a heartbeat. And if I could,
Absolutely.
I'd get it in a heartbeat. As a matter of fact, if I wasn't so scared of dropping it, I'd act like I was going to steal it from you and just run off. But
Like I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna do that.
I feel like Eric and I need to strike up a good friendship enough for me to get in the will type thing. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
I think his daughter will fight
Probably
you.
she might fight
she
me
might
at
she
least.
might have first
She was
dibs.
already eyeing you pretty good.
She was.
sizing
She
you up a while
was.
ago. But for a first video on our new setup, and I hope this works. I hope the microphone works. I hope the HD works. And again, we're going to get into some of the. I swallowed a gnat.
Protein.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But I hope this turns out really good, because that is a beautiful belt and it deserves a great video. That is a beautiful belt. It deserves a great video. This is a beautiful cup, by the way.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that is a really nice cup.
It's funny. We're talking about some of the rarest belts that we will probably ever see, and somehow, and I'm swallowing gnats. The cup. Maybe I should put some gnats in there and swallow that too. You got something you want to say about that?
As you guys know, we launched our official website, Wrestling Review Society, which all three of us are members of, to include Miss Ballerfan, who's working the camera.
We're just looking at the
I
screen.
didn't say
right
she
now.
was doing a good job anyway, but she's there. Hi. Anyway, so my wife decided she was going to contribute by coming up with a logo, and we really, really dig this logo. This is the official Wrestling Review Society logo. The side plates on the belt have my initial and Wayne's initial. She's also making these cups. She can do the Wrestling Review Society. She can do sports. She did a really cool Finn Balor one for you. She got the Ravens on the back for me. It's my favorite NFL team. If you want to get one of these or want to have her make a cup for you, she's in the group. Her name is Ashley Black. Look her up. $25 shipped anywhere in the U.S. She'll make you any cup you want and do a really good job at it.
So with that being said, we saw some great belts. This guy happens to be a photographer, and we have a car full of belts, and we have two of the Mac Daddies right here.
We might be done with the video, but we ain't done having fun
so
yet.
we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna catch you guys down the road. I hope this is not the last time we see you on this.
Definitely not.
Let's go photograph some belts.
Let's photograph some belts. Make sure you follow the Facebook page if you haven't already. Once
Wrestling
again,
Review Society.
Wrestling Review Society on Facebook. We have the belt reviews, BalorFan85, which that's where you're watching this at. But if we've uploaded it to the Facebook page and you're watching it there, be sure to go to the page and drop a like on it. Subscribe to the Facebook page, the YouTube page. Check all of us out on Facebook. We got tons of pictures of belts.
Check us out on Twitter. You got a Twitter handle you want to plug?
It's at Eric Green 12 is my Twitter.
At Eric Green 12, EricGreen 12.
And he's
guy
also an
here-
amazing photographer. If you're in the market for a photographer and you need someone to take some pictures of some stuff, look no further. We brought them to you. We're bringing you everything you need. On Twitter, I am Kevin Rod 91, capital K, capital R, 91 on Twitter.
I am now at BalorFan85. I was by my real name, but BalorFan85 wasn't taken yet, so I'm now at BalorFan85. So, with that being said, we're gonna go
Photograph
We're
some
gonna go
belts.
photograph some belts.
We're gonna get to know Eric a little more, and we're gonna have a great time doing
That's
it.
right. Take it easy, you guys. You got something else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm ready to get into these belts, man.